Hey everyone, this is Tracy. Thanks for tuning in. This is a What's on My Mind video. Today, this video will be to the point, quick, and brief, but it has been something that has been on my mind since I'm gonna say, I really started really being on my mind, at least for maybe about the middle of last year. I have been seeing so much of this happening lately to people that I know, and the struggle and stuff that their families are going through to either bury them or take care of their final expenses. And I just wanted to come on here and just say something about this. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, and I'm not trying to start any type of drama or trying to talk about anybody, because these things happen, and a lot of the time, we as people, we don't be aware of it. We too busy going through the day-to-day life. This got to be done, this bill got to be paid, this got to, this that broke down, I got to fix this, I got to fix that. But you also need to fix your final wishes, your final expenses. That is also need to be fixed as well, because I feel that why should we leave that in the hands of someone else to take care of when it's something that we supposed to been taking care of, because it's our responsibility too. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to come on here and say, guys. And the reason why I feel that this is so very important is because lately, once again, I had been seeing a lot of my friends or loved ones, losing loved ones, or even people that I know personally, and the things that, had to be taken, that had to be done in order to take care of this person's homegoing services or what have you. And we as friends and family had to come up with money the best we can to get this, to make this happen. So I just wanted to, main reason why I just really wanted to say something about this is because of the fact that this is January, the first beginning of the year. This is also like tax season. And I feel that anyone who is getting back an income tax of any kind, this would be the perfect time for you to start considering that as being something that needs to be taken care of, and get it taken care of. No matter how you do it, the main thing is doing it. Get yourself some of the things that you can do to help with this. Is get yourself a will drawn up. That you cannot go wrong with that. When that time comes and that day happen, everybody will know exactly what needs to be done, who to get what, who to do what, and everything else. If it's possible where you can get yourself a life insurance policy going. I know that, some of these life insurance companies can be rip-offs. That's why it's important to do this work, this footwork now. Get that research going and figure out and find out which one that works for you. If you can't afford the $1 million one, then why get something that you can't afford? You want to be able to take care of what you need taken care of at that time when that time happens. Also, you can set up some type of payment plan with the funeral home. Find a funeral home that you want to do your services or whatever, and go there and let them know what it is that you want, and set up a payment plan on what, and get it done. Also, my mom used to always talk about those nest eggs. You need to save a nest egg. What a nest egg is, if anyone don't know, that means like if you put money aside for something, like if for these funeral services or homegoing services, whatever you call that, you want to put money aside for that, so where your family or whoever it is will know what to do with it. But one thing about a nest egg is this: you want to make sure that the person that you choose to, when saving a nest egg, make sure you choose a person that you can really trust, that they will do what it is that needs to be done when that time comes, and they're not going to take your money and just use it for something else that wasn't for that. See, that's the only thing about nest eggs is you have that. If you got someone that you really can trust with this money, and say, look, this is for, well, if I pass away or whatever, this is what I want done. Here, take this to the funeral home and get it taken care of. That's what it is about a nest egg. But if you cannot find anyone that you feel comfortable with, that you're able to put money aside, then there's those other options. I just wanted to come in and just say something about this because I'm just seeing, you know, so many families also is going through this. You know, the person loved one passes on and they don't have any money saved aside, or that person that passed did not have no type of life insurance or anything set aside for their final expenses, and then the family is left grieving already that you're gone. They also left with that bill, and I feel that that is very selfish and not right, you know. And we, as any working person or able body as of right now, and we're able to do this and get this done, this is the time to do it now. Right now is the time, because we never know when that last day is. At least if we start now, it will show that we was thinking about this and we knew, you know, that this time was coming and this needed to be taken care of. I'm speaking for something I need to be doing far as my own self. So, you know, it just really made me just start thinking, you know, that this is something that really, really needs to be put out there and needs to be said, because so many of us do. We think we're going to be here forever. We really do. Nobody never thinks that, you know, they're going to leave and this and that. You just don't have that in mind. And it's just like I said, you go living day-to-day life like, you know, it's all good, and then boom, this happens, and oh man, you know. So while you can now, the time is now to start thinking about this, figure out what you're going to do, and put that to action. This would be the perfect time to do that, where you are able to have whatever it is that you need to have for whatever, and maybe just go right on in there and do what you got to do. I had a friend that set her mind to saying that this is what I got to do, and she went on ahead and did it. She got her paperwork and everything set up. She's straight. She sent the paperwork to her friends or family or whoever she felt need to have that paperwork. So whereas if anything was to happen to her, that person would be able to come, handle that business, and go on about their business. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just something that was in my mind. I felt needs to be said. So I hope that, you know, this, you know, was something that is enlightening. It's something to really think about, guys. It, you know, it really is, because it's just like life. We was brought into this world and we're going to leave this world one day. So we want to make sure that we have all our business taken care of. We want to make sure that we're not leaving a strain on the people that loved us. We already know that they're going to go through a strain of missing us once we're gone. And it's just, you know, why put them through that? You know, I just, you know, it's just so sad. It's really, really sad. So with that being said, guys, I don't want this to be a long drawn out video, but I see so many families. They come online setting up GoFundMe pages, you know, to get people to help them with the final expenses of their loved ones. And it's just so sad, y'all. It really is. You know, it's sad, because really it's not nobody else's problem. They don't have to. You know, I don't know if people really helps these families and give them money or not, but because they really don't have to, you know. And it's just something to think about, that, you know, why have your family out here going through that? You know what I'm saying? So as we are living right now, let's just put forth the effort that at least right now, as you hear the words of this video or me speaking, to try, or really not try, to do. Get out here and do something that's going to help with that. Get it started. Get you a life insurance policy started. Do something. Okay? So, not getting on anybody. Just stating a point. But yeah, I want to thank y'all so very much for watching. And yeah, I wish you all a great day. So, until the next. Peace.